Welcome back, children. Well, I'm sure you can see this picture out here. It really touched my heart when I saw this picture. So therefore, I put it as my first slide here. You can look at the parents, the female and the male turtle, and their little one here, the hatchling. It looks so cute, isn't it? And you can see the hatchlings here, the little ones, following the parents. Well, yes, we are going to continue with the chapter that we did last week, 2.2, A True Story of Sea Turtles, Part 3. You know who the author is, Bao Khatare, and he works for an NGO called the Sahyadri Nisarga Mitra. And what does this organization do? It looks after, it is engaged in conservation of nature. And so far we saw how the author, who was surveying the white sea eagle, they come across the eggshells of sea turtles. And with further investigation, they find out that actually these are the nest of the sea turtles. And they realize that this sea turtles have been endangered and they decide to protect it. So, what do? Did they have knowledge of the sea turtles? No, they didn't have. They had no experience. But what did they decide to do? They decided that they're going to make a study of the turtles. Then they even contacted institutes that work for the protection of turtles. And then they started the turtle protection campaign at Villas. We did all this last time. And what good work did they do? They were able to protect how many nests? 15 nests. Okay, that was good work. And of course, the villagers, the local people also started helping out. Now let's see further. There are 7 types of sea turtles in the world, 5 of which are found in India. The olive ridley turtles nest along the entire coastline of Maharashtra. Green turtles and hawkbills have also been found. An amazing characteristic of turtles is that when the female turtle reaches maturity, that is, nearly after a gap of 15 years, she returns to the shore to lay her eggs at the same place where she was born. The female comes on shore just to make a nest in the sand and lay her eggs, and immediately returns to the sea. She does not return to the nest after that. The eggs hatch after a period of 45 to 50 days using natural heat. Innumerable dangers await the little hatchlings in the deep sea, and they have to face them all on their own. A very sad thing, okay? Now here they said about the 7 types of sea turtles, and there's one thing we need to be proud of, because the 5 types of sea turtles are there found in India. Now, you can see the pics of these few which I have put on up here. You have the olive ridley, then you have green turtles, probably because of the color green, and you have the hawkbills. Each one is different from the other, isn't it? So, they say that these all are found, okay, in Maharashtra, and an amazing characteristic is what the female turtle, children, it reaches maturity. Now, reaches maturity when it is time for it to lay its egg, okay? It is that is a period nearly after a gap of 15 years. She returns back to the shore. Now, why she returns? To lay eggs. But where does she return? At the same place where she was born. Now, this is really like a miracle, right? She comes back to the same place where she was born to lay her eggs. See how nature is, okay? And the female comes on shore just to make a nest in the sand, lay her eggs, and after that what she does? She immediately returns back to the sea. Now what happens to the egg? The eggs are just lying there, unprotected. Therefore we have so many of them, not just stealing away the eggs. So the eggs, how do they hatch them? They hatch after a period of 45 to 50 days, and that also how? Using natural heat. Now this is something very unusual, isn't it? You've seen the hen sitting on the eggs, trying to hatch, giving the heat and hatching the eggs, right? But here in the sea turtle case, the female turtle doesn't sit there. She just moves out. Now, innumerable danger awaits the little hatchling. Now, once the little ones come out, no children, there is a danger for them. Why? Because when they're walking towards the sea, once they have come out of the shell, sometimes the birds pick them up. Sometimes human beings, kill them. So there is a lot of danger for these little hatchling. Hatchling means the young ones, okay, of the sea turtle that comes out of the egg. And they have to face them all on their own because they don't have their mother next to them. So the little hatchling, the little ones have to face a lot of problems. Hardly they come out of the shell and they are in danger. So this is very sad, isn't it? But this is teaching you, we have challenges in life. Sometimes we are all alone. But God never leaves us alone. Remember that. Let's move on. Now, their survival rate is therefore as low as just 1 or 2 turtles out of 1,000. Now, this is a very shocking statement. Children, how many eggs does a female turtle lay? Yes, 100 and 150, right? At one time. Now, if there are 1,000 eggs, just imagine, how many survive turtles? Only 1 or 2. That means, shouldn't we be taking care of them? Yes, we have to. Because out of 1,000, if 1 or 2 survives, it's dangerous because they are going to be extinct then. So turtles, and another amazing thing about turtles is they perform an important function. And what is that? They keep the sea clean. Wow. Yes, they keep the sea clean. It's a very important function. And thus they occupy an important place in marine ecology. Now, what is marine ecology? Okay. Now, marine ecology is the scientific study of marine life, habitats, populations, and interaction among organisms and the surrounding environment, including their abiotic. You know what is abiotic? That is non-living, physical and chemical factors that affect the ability of organism to survive and reproduce, and biotic factors that are living things or the material. So it's a long definition, but you should know that marine ecology is what? It is a scientific study of marine life, of sea life. Marine is sea life. You can see here the diver. He is doing a very deep study. This is inside the sea, okay, and he is doing some study there. This is a cycle of the marine ecology. This is how it takes place. You must have done that in science already. Now, after the success at Villas, we started implementing the project in other places too. Within 5 years, the entire coastline of Maharashtra was surveyed. Protection was offered in 80 of the villages where turtle nests were found. Our strategy was to engage those who had so far been involved in stealing the eggs, then to train and involve them in the work of protection. Wow, that is nice. Isn't that amazing? When they started off with, when they got success at Villas, they started implementing. Implementing means to put into action the project. Now, what is a project? Something that you plan and you see that it happens. Okay, you have an aim. Then, now within 5 years, you know that children, when you start off with anything, it takes time. Now, this is like, you have the government 5-year plan. So here, it's not the 5-year plan, but It's within 5 years. They always say some plan, most of the plans usually actually take 5 years. Okay. So within 5 years, what their team was able to do? The entire coastline of Maharashtra was surveyed. Surveyed means they had gone through, studied it. Okay, how many, nests is there? How many, need protection? They did all that. And then also protection was offered in 80 of the villages. And you don't know how they protected the nest children. I showed you the picture last time with the wire fencing, right? Now our strategy. What is strategy? The plan. Okay, with an aim. It was to engage those. Engage means to involve. What is the best thing? Whenever you have some plan, you would involve people. And what people they involved here? Those who were stealing the eggs. Now they were trained to take care of them. That's amazing. We started the Turtle Friend Awards. That is Kashyap Mitra. Now I like the name they put here. They put it as Turtle Friend Awards. Now when you have something as your friend, are you going to harm that friend? No, you're going to protect that friend. So therefore they started with this new campaign to encourage people to be a part of the protection campaign. And a comprehensive booklet and a short film on the protection of the sea turtles were, okay, they had this. Now I've just put some pictures here. You can see here, there are, they have this on your left hand side, there's a billboard given the Saga, because this is a place where, they give protection to the sea turtles. And here you see, villagers are not harming any of the sea turtles there on the show. They're just, doing their daily work and they're, just keeping them, where they are. Now, these are some of the campaigns. I like this caption here. If you are able to read it, it's on the left hand side. It says, the little turtle, okay, the hatchling is saying, welcome to my birthday. Give me your true love. Amazing, no? And here they have here this is a collage of the festival that takes place, the villas. Here we have in the middle, I've just put Anjala Turtle Festival, okay? Then you have the villas. Then you can see here the hatchling just come out of the eggs, okay? You can see these white ones, okay? They just come out of the eggs. Then you have one here, I like this caption too. It said, are you a friend of sea turtles? They talk about don't throw plastic in the sea because that's harmful to them. And don't even touch me, it says, because you're going to pass your disease. So captions like this, awareness was made among the people. Then you can see this is the hatchlings, so many of them. This is a spectacle, to watch. Villagers come and watch this, You can see here the comprehensive booklets. These are what a comprehensive booklet. Comprehensive means what? A study, total study of the sea turtle. Everything is given, a detailed study is given in these books. Fine? And this is just one picture I just put up there. You can see the giant sea turtle there with those friends all around him. These are some of the very captivating pictures. And children, I put some meanings out here. Some of the meanings that we did last time. Okay, surveying we did, shallow, smuggling, combing the beach, trail, hush-hush manner, thief, spectacle, ovation, hatchling. These are new ones that have come in now. Hatchling, a young bird or animal or bird which has recently come out of its egg. Strategy is what? A plan of action designed to achieve a long-term or overall aim. Comprehensive, including or dealing, okay, with all, and campaign, work in an organized manner. So, I hope so far you've understood the chapter. We will continue do the concluding part tomorrow, and I hope you are doing your work, you're studying. Take care of your health because you're important, you're precious in God's eye. Remember that. God bless you, children, and thank you so much.